This is Adalaide. She is one of the rabbits that was a baby that we kept for breeding. She is now 5 months old, and her twin sister already had a litter. Adalaide has either not gotten pregnant yet, or she lost her litter during pregnancy. Has been acting in the past few weeks very sickly. She's gotten real skinny. She doesn't have any weepy eyes. She doesn't have eye infections. She doesn't have diarrhea. She doesn't have bloat or anything in her. I don't know what the matter is with her. Why she wouldn't be. I mean, she's eating fine, but she's getting really skinny while she's eating. And she's acting kind of normal, except for sometimes she just like sit in the corner all the time. And like she used to be all happy and bubbly and like normal acting, and her sister is exactly the same way. So it's like I can compare exactly how she should be to how she's not. And it's worrying to me. Her dad Basil also was butchered from this. He was acting weird and sickly and kind of like he had coccidiosis, which is liver parasites, but he actually didn't have liver parasites when we butchered him, but this is like the same symptoms as that. So I don't know what the matter is with her, but her dad had it, so I guess she has it too. So I don't know if it's genetic or if it happens to be a coincidence or what. But we have 3 other babies we kept from this buck. Her sister, her direct sister, and then her 2 half sisters, and they're acting fine. So I don't know what her problem is. So this doe we kept for breeding. She is meant to be a mama. She is meant to get pregnant and have babies, and then we can sell those babies or eat those babies. She's really pretty. She is all black, but then she has 2 little white spots on her front paws. Kind of looks like she dipped her front paws in milk or paint or whatever, and then she has a little white patch on her chest. She's a really pretty doe. I was hoping to sell her babies as pets or breeders because they're so pretty, and then she'd pass that on to her babies. And she was a really big baby. She grew really fast, but now she's even smaller than her sister, and her sister is kind of small anyway. So her purpose here is not being fulfilled, and she's not getting better. She's been like this for weeks. She hasn't died. She is acting like okay, but at the same time she's not acting okay. So her purpose here is not getting fulfilled. It's not ever going to be fulfilled. If we do keep her, she's just going to keep eating food, drinking water, taking up space, and she isn't going to give us anything. And we have rabbits not as pets, and we have them for breeders. So if a breeder isn't doing their job, they have to leave. So, and also she could be in, I don't think she's in horrible pain, but it's probably uncomfortable for her to be sick and bad all the time. So while she isn't showing that pain, rabbits are prey animals, and they don't often show if they're hurt or whatever. So she doesn't have any wounds or anything, but it probably is uncomfortable for her to be like this all the time. And when she first was showing these symptoms, I was like, if she keeps progressing and gets worse and worse and worse, then we will butcher her, like if she's in obvious pain. But she wasn't acting super bad. I mean, she's grooming herself. She's acting kind of normal, like a sick person who isn't super sick, but is still kind of sick. So, and then I was like, well, maybe she'll just heal, because Pepper was having problems, but it was related to stress, and then we took the stress away, and she healed right up, so she is normal now. But Addie is not getting better. She isn't getting worse. She's just staying the same type of bad. So, but she's still having a good life. Like, she just did a cute little flop. But in order to prevent her from having, I don't know, because maybe it could get worse, or maybe it's taking a long time to get worse. So in order to prevent her from having more pain, and she's most likely just going to get worse and pass away eventually, and it's very unlikely that she's going to get better from what we've seen. So we're going to end any potential suffering she's having right now. We're going to have her so she isn't taking up more food and water, and then she's going to die anyway. So we're going to butcher her today. It is very sad. She is arguably one of our prettiest rabbits, with her adorable white coloring on her, and I was super excited for her. She was such a sweet baby when she was little, and she was going to give us such pretty babies, and she was going to be, I mean, she's such a sweet personality. So it is going to be sad when we butcher her, but we're just going to have to do it because this is how it works here on the homestead. So thank you, Adalaide, for the life you are going to give us eventually. We will appreciate you giving your life, the ultimate sacrifice for us to eat. We won't just kill you and bury you somewhere. We're going to use every part of you as long as you look healthy inside. Like, if she has like a weird disease or whatever, then we're not going to eat her, but she should probably be okay to eat. So if we can, we will eat every part of you. We will save your ears and your feet for dog treats, and we won't waste any part of you. We are grateful for your sacrifice, grateful for your life here. We've tried to give you the best life we could, and now we're going to end this life in the fastest, most painless way possible. You aren't even going to have one bad day. This is going to be the last. You're going to feel a quick pain, and it'll be gone. No drawn out pain or anything. You've had a good life here, and we've fed you, taken care of you, petted you, given you treats. So your life will be short, but it will be a sweet and short one. So goodbye, Adalaide. We love you. Alright, so it is a few days later, and I wanted to tell you what I saw whenever I butchered her, like kind of like doing a necropsy, but like eating her afterwards, and any conclusions I had. So it looked like she was perfectly healthy. Her kidneys were good, her intestines were good, there wasn't any problems with her lungs. She didn't have any coccidiosis liver spots on her liver. However, she did have a interesting colored liver. I have seen this color. It wasn't like a deep maroon, rich, livery brown. It was kind of more like a lighter brown, like a yellowy lighter brown. I don't know if it was a different problem with her liver or what, but that was the only abnormal thing. And I've seen that before in like rabbits that we've butchered for meat, like every once in a while, and they haven't had problems. So I don't know what her deal was. I don't know what the problem was, but yeah, she looked okay. So I don't know if it was a problem with her teeth, like her teeth couldn't chew properly or something. So I don't know what her problem was, but I'm glad that whatever it was, that she is out of our breeding program, so that she won't pass that bad trait down to her babies. And then even if she did have any babies, which it wasn't looking like she was going to. We did use every part of her body we could. We fed all of her things we wouldn't eat, like her intestines and liver and stuff, because we were like it doesn't look super, we don't know if we want to eat it because it was kind of like weird. Fed that to our chickens, and then our dog got the head and the back feet and stuff. We kept the two little front feet with the white tips, and we're going to pickle them and make them into little keychain things. And we kept her hide because she was old enough to have a viable hide that won't rip when it's being tanned. So we kept that. We put it in the freezer for whenever we want to tan hides. Yeah, we kept every part of her we could. We saved all of her sacrifice. We didn't, waste her or whatever. So, and we're going to enjoy her delicious meat in a yummy meal that's going to feed her family. So we are grateful for her sacrifice so much. So while I am very sad that we did have to butcher one of my prettiest rabbits I love so much, we raised her from a little baby, picked a beautiful name for her, and raised her up and loved her, and we did have to end her life and butcher her. I am glad we did it, so now she is out of pain, and she isn't eating up tons of food, and that she won't pass her bad traits onto any children she might have. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. I know it was kind of sad, but I guess it can have kind of a happy ending that she's in a better place now, and we will get to pick another baby to keep. So silver lining, we get to keep another rabbit. So thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, press the like button and subscribe for more videos like this, and comment below with any questions or comments you have. Thank you again for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.